Hello, welcome. Or welcome back. I'm gonna have to switch the music to be a little bit louder. And I see Kaladin has made his way in. If you are here, Kaladin, you will be very sad because the Surviving Mars actually has won with 104 votes, something like that, while Captain of Industry had like 70 or 74, so it was rather close. I imagine if you were here, it might have actually been victorious. But a humongous amount of salt has been piled on this vote specifically to make me play this. It's not bad. I think I have played the game for quite a bit when it came out. It has been ages. I've also checked out the DLCs on Steam. However, many of them, like most of them, have either negative or mostly negative reviews, like the subterranean stuff. I don't know why, but it's probably bad, so I didn't pick that up. Whatever has negative reviews, I'm not picking. And this game is made by Paradox, so I guess that might have to do something with their DLC policy, like they try to churn out things for the game after the release that don't necessarily have to be here, and they might be sort of a cash grab. I'm not sure about that. Also, the counter Star Sector. Yeah, the smart person will wait for another vote after I inevitably either complete a crash and burn in this game, or crash and burn in this game rather. Okay. So let's give it a look. So main menu right here. I'm gonna be playing a standard game just to make myself familiar with it. I suspect I will not remember much because thinking about it, I actually have been running quite a few mods which I have uninstalled. So I'm not sure how the balance of the game will feel when I don't even have anything basically that I had previously, and I think I haven't played it for a long time, so it's going to be sort of new to me. Yeah, let's take a look at the manager. Yeah, installed mod 7. Let's just remove everything. Just to be sure. There are some leftover things, I see. For market, yeah. That's basically how it works. I'm gonna have to post a notice in Discord, so I'm gonna shut off the music for a little bit. But it's not good precedent because long play is supposed to be fun, I think. We have challenges and Wheel of Misfortune for the unfortunate games that I'll have to play. Rather, it's gonna be me that's unfortunate, having to be forced to play them. But this one is good, I think. We'll see how it goes, so let's start a new game. I fully suspect to get crushed initially if I misremember things, which is bound to happen. I special think the upkeep can crush you if you do something wrong. Okay, so we have settings, right? Our colony is gonna be something. What do we call our colony? Do something in the chat and I'll name it. Mission sponsor, yeah, right, you have different people and all of them have different benefits. This one gives you free research. Increases rocket payload. This one is pretty good. This is actually the easiest. Yeah, you have difficulty settings for each one, right? What's the hard setting? Faster flying drone. Sounds good. I think we are gonna pick Japan. It's gonna be hard, but actually, like, it's gonna be very specialized because of their traits. So I'm not sure if we should do that. Maybe something like vanilla start with. I don't really want the easiest. Throwing a bone to the weeble of it. No. I just find the traits interesting and it's the hardest, I think. That's why. What do we do? We could also throw a bone to Brazil, but I don't know. I have to pick something. I am so indecisive. I don't remember things. Blue Sun Corporation. BR straw. Yeah. Employs workers and its funding office. I suppose we can be the corporation initially. I don't want the absolute easiest. This is like the low end of the spectrum. At least you'll see what the game is about because I forgot. Oh yeah, we have commander as well. So we have a bonus if we pick a different kind of commander. We start with, what's the basic pick? A rocket scientist, which would give us, start with an extra rocket, bonus stack, CO2, jet propulsion. I don't really want the shuttle hubs early, that's not really a big of a concern, I don't think. Yes. Politician all funding gains are increased by 20%. Martian patents, repeatable tech to grants funding. Psychologist, representative, doctor. Oligarch. Archaeology require unlocks a residential spire. Oh, good, but it's a very crap bonus compared to the other ones, I think. Inventor. Drones are gradually optimized to work and construct faster until Sol 100. Autonomous hubs. Drone hubs no longer require power or maintenance. This is insane. Pick that. Only logo. Yeah, Blue Sun Corporation, I guess. It's our thing. Rival colonies. I don't remember there being rivals. Well, there they are, so let's just have them. And then game rules. Let's just keep it standard vanilla, no extra stuff. And what do we name our colony? It has to be something. Smells. Could be your colony. We are not stinky. You should pick something else. What is it gonna be? Something. Syracuse. It's an important site for a new colony. I actually like it. Okay. It's not very corporate, but yeah, we have 160% challenge. I think that's good for the first one. Glance at the map will show you why. Okay. Sorry, kid. I wasn't wanting to be mean. Okay, so this is our starting stuff. We have our rockets. We can also name them. Let's name this one Morris. Or actually, let's kick back to Kitty. Oh, this is the full name. Okay. At least something. Prefab buildings. Prefabricated parts needed for the construction of certain buildings on Mars. You were right. So you need this to construct the initial stuff, I think. Oh, not really. I would like to have more rockets eventually, and we can name them other things as well. Commander is not important, transport is not important, harvester will be important. What can it do? Harvest concrete from deposits, gathers resources from surface deposits, and transport resources. Okay. Safari. Takes tourists. It's new. When I played the game, this was not a thing. I'm gonna be so confused. We have drones. Metals, concrete, food, polymers, machine parts, electronics, orbital probes. Yeah, I just keep the standard loadout. I don't remember what's more important, what's less important. Just keep the standard loadout. Select a colony site. Right, this is also a thing. So we have different things. Threats. Dust devils, dust storms, meteors, cold waves. And then we have metals, concrete, and water. Okay, so we can also just click on places and set up a colony there, but we have some presets. I guess we'll do the standard one, this one. 295% challenge, why is that? Have I picked something terrible? I suppose it's because of the map. Well, whatever. Go in. Elysium is always promising. I'm gonna mismanage things. I already know it. Mission Control Log 1, welcome to Mars. Everyone at Mission Control is impatient to see the rocket touch down and unload its precious cargo. Our remotely controlled eyes and hands on the red planet. The drones are rovers. Our goal is to secure a foothold for humanity by building the first Martian dome. This daunting endeavor will allow the brave pioneers, the founders, to settle on Mars and prove that the colony is sustainable. But until then, we have to make sure the colony has enough construction resources, water, oxygen, and power. Mission sponsor, so set up. So next up we do... what exactly? This is our rocket. Been touched on somewhere, right? Yeah. I can also scan sectors. So do we start? I guess we have revealed this. We will start with the ravine. I think I would want to settle here instead if possible. We'll just grab some scans.
Anomaly found.
Research and water. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna start up there, I think. Let's drop our rocket somewhere over here. No active research. Okay, yeah, this is... so these are categories, right? Terraforming, biotech, engineering, robotics, physics, social. Biotech, water reclamation system. I'm gonna pick that first, I think. Yeah. Okay, we can also queue up things. Do that. Second, new anomaly, milestone, terraforming him. We have life support, electricity, oxygen and water, and then we have metals, concrete, food, raw metals, which we can send back to Earth, basically gold. You have funding right there, it's money. You have research, and then that is the progress bar. Then we have, this is terraforming, it's 0 because we just arrived. It's not gonna come into play until much later. Then we have polymers, machine parts, fuel, electronics, waste rock, prefabs, These are drones, colonists, and tourists, homes, jobs. Okay. This is our time, so souls are days, but the game is quite like quick in terms of how it progresses, I believe. It's not gonna be easy. This is a concrete deposit. These are research things, so Explorer will take care of that. If we do have one. Then we have metals just freely lying about, so our drones can harvest that. Okay. This is our harvester. Can it not explore anomalies? I guess not. We might have to get another rover with another rocket. So will it do things on its own, or do we have to order it? I suppose you have to order. We have buttons here, right? Build menu. You can build things, and then there's a lot of categories. This is slightly overwhelming to me because I don't remember much. Looks like a shark. The rockets look so strange. Command center, milestones. What is milestones? Oh yeah, right, you get research for various things that you achieve. Mission profile, planetary view, resupply, web overview, build menu. How do I gather things? There is terraforming tool, I think. I just don't know where it is. Okay, we are getting our drones. These things. The rocket contains things, polymers, electronics, machine parts. Okay, our next goal, I think, is going to be we need to refuel it in order to send it back to Earth. So we'll have to distill fuel, and that's from water, I think, to make fuel. Take a look. Solar panels. Extractor. This produces oxygen, this is water. You can moisture evaporator. Would use. Oh, we cannot have it yet. Okay, right. Can I have water extractor, which goes on a deposit? I think we have water here. Yeah, but it would require a new drone. I think I've already screwed up a little bit. Fine. What else is there? Storage. Universal depot. Dumping sites. Large dumping sites. Yeah, right, we need a dumping site somewhere. Build it somewhere over here. And then some depots. You should start with a few. You have hexes to build on, so how the map is split up. I'm gonna build some depots over here, I guess. Can have at least 2 of them. Then they should deposit the resources there. And how do we terraform things for order gathering? I totally forgot how this game works. That is not good. Okay, we have 1 available rocket on Earth. Could immediately order something. We have the funding, so I guess we might as well. So it's gonna be the Explorer. And then should order more drones. Actually don't know what other things we will order, but maybe just get some of these things. How much can it carry? Quite a bit. We want anything else? Maybe some concrete? Ferrying concrete from Earth, that seems... No, let's not order the rocket just yet. I have no idea. I don't remember. How do you harvest things? There are metals and I need to make sure this is flat, so I should be terraforming it. But how do you do it? Not right click, right? There is no radial menu, anything like that. They will be going to fetch the stuff, it's fine. Is there a tutorial? Like, I have totally forgotten how this game works. Oh. Drones are so cute, yeah, they are. They have eyes and everything. Like this sort of spider, but it has only 6 wheels. I'm pretty sure there is a tutorial. I should actually play that because I'm gonna save the game. And then we'll play the tutorial because I have no idea, I totally forgotten how to play this, so that would be disastrous. Tutorial, right. Basics.
Welcome to Mars. Hints such as this one will appear throughout the training process, giving useful information on how to advance in your current tasks. You need to master the camera controls.
Okay. Then move around, rotate.
Now it's time to land your first rocket.
Okay.
With the
So far,
rocket selected,
you know.
designate a landing site on the indicated location.
Well, I don't know. Guess remains to be seen. Okay, so what's next?
And we have touchdown.
Okay, drones and
Rocket has
resources.
landed on Mars.
These drones are remotely controlled robots which constitute your construction and resources gathering workforce. Gather 5 metals and get metal deposit. Open the build menu. Use metal depot. Okay, yeah, right. You build something and they will go out and harvest it on their own. You don't actually like designate. You don't designate the resources. I guess we can go into our game now. Okay, so just get rid of this depot. Where is it? It's gonna be metals. Gonna start building it right there. Gonna be depots for everything basically. You don't really want the universal ones. For now food is not really a thing. We want polymer, electronics, machine parts and fuel. Stronghold. Oh, not really. It's very different. I also think that there will be an upkeep, but yeah, there is gonna be like a strategic aspect of placing things, of course. Like in Stronghold, there is more effective way to build things. Okay, yeah. So they will now ferry things from there. That's fine. Also, this harvester is just can we just send it to do something? It can harvest some concrete, I guess. And then we should probably order the rocket with the explorer, because that's like a vital thing. I'm not sure why didn't we start with one. I should have maybe switched this for an explorer initially. Would be better. So if you want to make fuel, what is it? What does this cost? Costs energy and maintenance. Alright. Solar panel, large solar panel. Guess you'll start with some energy. Question is, would we prefer metal maintenance or machine parts maintenance? I suppose metal maintenance is better since you can get metals locally. And we should start our energy somewhere. I suppose we can have it over here. build a solar panel. Then we'll need... Yeah, this is gonna basically gobble up the entire production of this panel, so we're gonna have to do another one. Then, how do you make fuel? Need water for it, I think. No, these things are... Oh yeah, this is terraforming. So flattening things. Can we make it larger? Button. Resize, yeah. Blocking objects. Yeah, this is what you actually should do first, like when you land. You should just flatten everything because it's not flat. It might look like it, but usually it's not. Yeah, I had a notification. Fine. So we will need this. It also costs maintenance and it's a water pump, and we have landed far away from any water source basically, so I'm gonna have to build a drone hub, but fortunately our drone hubs don't actually cost anything, I don't think, or they might cost initial upfront, but no upkeep, I don't think. Drone commander. What is our drone commander? Oh yeah, right, it's a rocket. Okay, this everything is new to me. I made a mistake, should have landed near water. I guess we will have to reload because this is also bad. We shouldn't have picked this at all. We have picked... Actually, yeah, we should have picked Explorer. But that was the vanilla choice, so that's puzzling to me. Why would you have that instead? That. Oh yeah, it's attack we can get, but it's not right off the bat in maintenance. Okay, let's not have that and instead get an explorer. And we should actually go back. Let's not take the orbital probes. They are not that useful. I don't think we have some payload left, so we can get something. Extra drone and Russian parts, polymers, electronics. Okay, it's capped now. Fine. We still get a drone. We wanted... What was it called? The thing we had before? I don't remember. It's one of these, Elysium. Alright. So I'll probably have to start in the gorge, which I don't like much, but... There should be plenty of space initially. Land our rocket. The first thing we do, depots, metal. Oh yeah, we need the rocket to land. Yeah, this one. Off to gorge. Yeah, but this is like insane amount of terraforming to do. We will want to do that eventually, but not yet. Can we have our things now? Yes. Okay, so we all set up the stockpile. Get the basic resources set up. Rare metals, I guess. We'll take that and fuel as well. Then we have to pick our explorer. Is he going to auto-explore things? This is an anomaly. Search site. Goods production. Yeah, that's what we would do. Unfortunately, I don't think it's a thing in the game. Russia has now completed a milestone. Okay. That's not good. Okay, so the drones will carry things. Let's take a look at dumping sites. I'm gonna do dumping site right around there. Build things. Gonna be flattening. How does this work? You need to do the ropes things? I wasn't aware of that. Okay. Well, that sucks. I'm gonna have to just keep him here. So let's give the drone some time to ferry things outside. And then we need to build things. It's gonna be our power. So where do we set our power? I think we don't want it near the concrete deposit because that's gonna create dust. Almost the rocket. Suppose we can make some panels right here. Then we only need a cable, I think. Power switch, power cable. You're right, yeah. Around that. We start with a water deposit, I think. Gonna be important. So get it. Extractor. Where are we? Right here. Do we have water? I think we don't have water. Fucked up again. Why am I so bad at this game? It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna figure it out. That's how it goes when you do it. Play something in ages. I really haven't played this in ages. It's not good that it doesn't keep my settings though. Not that bad, but... Okay. Let's keep the Explorer and then keep the standard things. And Elysium Alpha for the follow. Yeah. No, it's not about the vote, it's about me because I have played this game before, believe it or not. I have like half the achievements on Steam completed. But I just don't remember it at all. It's just so forgettable, I think. Okay, gonna have to scan. Come on. There no water. There is no freaking water. Okay, how am I going to make fuel? I guess we'll cross that bridge once we get to it. I didn't put it on the list. People did. They voted for it in the Discord, and I have not had a single thing against it when I played it previously on my own, but I just forgot it because it's forgettable. I mean, clearly, just nothing at all sticks out. It's like I haven't played it at all, which I'm gonna quickly check this. I have 53 hours playtime on it. Okay, so the rover, was it auto-researched? Okay. No. What are you talking about? Of course not. I've played it for over 50 hours before by myself. I just forgot it exists. Now I'm struggling like I see it for the first time. Okay, I'm gonna have to set up the stockpiles. It's gonna get better eventually, it's just the initial, like, what the fuck is this? How does everything work? It's very different from many other games. No. I wouldn't play it for 53 hours if I didn't like it. I liked it, I just forgot all about it. Because it's not something that, like, game doesn't really stick out in my mind much. So brain took everything that this game is and just, yes, that goes into the forget pile immediately. Electronics? Yeah, okay. So yeah, the drones will ferry things in there. Only played it 20 hours. Yeah, it's still a fair amount. Did we build it? Needs to build. Yeah, okay. Terrain flattening. He's analyzing an anomaly. There are some metals. The drones will initially just ferry things, I think. You cannot really speed that up, it just has to happen naturally. Happens to you too. But I don't have that happen to me often, because even if I don't play something for a very long time, usually when I come back it's like, yeah, this works like that. I might forget like the minor things, but I don't even remember the basics of this. That's very strange to me. Maybe I'll remember eventually. Rimworld. Rimworld is intuitive. I think you'll manage. So, yeah, they are constructing the waste pile. While the rest of them are... Have they deposited things already? No, I don't think so. They are still doing it. And some of them need to do this. Okay, this existence is gonna be a pain. Initially at least. So how is this analyzation going? I'm worried about speeding up the time as well, because I know the enemy colonies are gonna be advancing quite quickly, I think. Drone heavy load, yes. Gonna be fine.
Milestone achieved.
Yeah, an anomaly is a milestone, okay. So where do we go next? There's something, right? What is this? Improves comfort. That's a thing. Oh, it's like they can use asteroids. Yeah. But we cannot do that. But I think there is like corporate warfare. Oh, it's USA, China, I think, and New York. I think USA is pretty powerful, and China as well, so we will struggle. These are very powerful AIs. I should have picked some backwaters. I have picked Blue Sun Corporation. And Inventor Commander. Okay, so still,
We've just confirmed the location of a metal-rich deposit. A drilling accident turned to our advantage.
okay, we discovered a metal deposit. Gotcha. I think you don't remember, right? I wouldn't blame you what these are. The corporation has a corporate office building that generates dosh, I think. It's like, it's not the easiest start, but it's something like middle of the road. Something like that, I think. I think these are on an elevated land. That's horrible. Shouldn't have that. What did you think of Rogue Tower? I have it. It was not on a long playlist or anything like that. I haven't played it on stream. But I have played it, I have it. It just feels a little short. There are not many upgrades for me, so like I play the hardest where all the paths are, I think. And it can be pretty insane. Like if you had only 1 or 2 paths, it can be fine, I guess. But if you take the option of 4, usually it can get pretty insane. It's like, I mean, it's not a high effort game in my opinion, so it's fun for a while, but then it just falls off. I think there are some other tower defense games that are better, but it can be fun until you get all the research. Like, it can happen pretty quick, and especially like this is a game where you have a concept of you have to lose in order to get stuff to improve your stuff for next time, so you don't die so easily, and then you get further to get more stuff. But the key point being, you need to die, and you need to die a lot, and that's I think it's a novel sort of like an idea. Is it like the roguelike element of it's not only randomization, but it's also well, yes, that's like Dwarf Fortress. Losing is fun, but it's not forcing you to die over and over. That's a different kind of fun. You know, that's like Last Spell. It's the same sort of deal. Like, you have to die, otherwise you will never progress ever again. So it feels counterintuitive. Just if it would allow you to get the improvements as you are in the map, maybe that would be better and not force you to die. But they want to get extra replayability and stretch the time with you being forced to restart completely. Like that's the main point of it, I think. Bosses and units actually change each round too, yeah. I didn't actually even notice that, I just do full ballista. I think I had them actually. I was under the impression the bosses were the same, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh yeah, they are running low on energy, I think. One of the most common mods removes the map randomization, because if you get too many splits in your game, you're basically doomed. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I just wasn't able to find the right words for it. Oh yeah, and we have this generator which only costs a very little maintenance. Should we start with that? I totally forgot. You see, like I should know these things, but I don't, and it's not good. Okay, let's build a drone hub. Where do we build it? I suppose we can have it here. Then I'm gonna plop down the generator right there. So by taking things slowly, I cannot do fast because everything is new to me. Okay, we need a connection, but it's adjacent, so I think it's gonna be connected, right? It doesn't go under buildings. I don't want a battery because it would cost maintenance, but I suppose we can run a cable. Oh no, it's connected, destroy that. Okay. So our drone hub is active now. I suppose the drones can also refit in the rocket, but I don't think you want that. So we produce 10. And we could also expose it to produce more, but that would expose it to dust. And we should build our concrete harvester, extractor, right? Wants 5 power, fine. We want it somewhere where it will not affect us with dust too much. So how do we see how much deposit will it actually be able to harvest? I think we want to build it somewhere like that. Then we need to run a cable to it. So let's do that. It is. I'd like the cable to be straight, but you cannot have straight things because the hexes don't allow for that. It would have to be something like that. So now they are gathering metal. Good. They have ferried in all the components, I think. Take a look at the rocket. Yeah, it's empty. We'll need to refuel it though before we do anything else. And I don't actually have any water. So water is gonna be a problem.
Research complete.
Okay, research magnetic filter. Got water reclamation. This is not what I wanted. I should have gone for something else, physics, and then this. If you don't queue up research, it will research
Anomaly found.
automatic things. Okay. Where is the rover? No. Go here. This is a thing, right? Yeah. Okay. Fine. You're fine. Just yeah, we have 10 power left, right? Do we not consume any? It does not have maintenance because of who we are, the inventor. Great. Right, I need to figure out how to make water. I cannot make it from the atmosphere. I would have to mine it. And there is no water deposit, I don't think. Where is the deposit? Right. And we started with the recommended location. I scanned everything and there is no water. So I think I'm fucked. Most likely. Well, we'll see. If it's not possible to progress, you can always start over, but at least I'm learning things. Next time I'm gonna be able to set this up faster since I know what to do. But this is a painful learning experience. Why cannot we make this? Moisture farming. I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. And I think you need fuel. You need water to make fuel. Where is even the fuel? Yeah, fuel refinery. Consumes water and power. Also has some maintenance. Okay, right. So how do we deal with this? The concrete is running, right? Yeah, now it is. It's gonna continuously produce concrete from the flat area in front of it. It will drop in here, and then drones have to carry it to our stockpile. But if our next logical step is fuel. But how do you get fuel if you don't? I guess I can order some extra probes and try to scan for it. I should have another rocket, I think. Right? Yes. cargo rocket. You could also do a supply pod, but let's just bring a rocket. It's gonna be some probes, some electronics, some polymers. We should bring some drones, I think. And then maybe even more resources. Machine parts are gonna be pretty important, I think, for the maintenance of it. Polymer as well. Pilot on. It's gonna cost a lot, I think. What can you do? Our second rocket isn't actually named, I don't think. So we should name it after it arrives. But if we can... right now, no, we cannot. I think the harder modes actually start you with only one rocket. That sounds like we should do that eventually. Play the proper hard mode. But I need to figure out things first. So we have 5 surplus power. I suppose we could do it more. But solar energy only, of course, produces power during the day. So it's pretty unreliable. Why turbines are actually better, but problem is they cost maintenance. And that's always a bad thing to have. But I suppose we will have to do it. Start with a free fuel refinery, I think. We also start with a free water thing? No. Okay, so we need to wait until the rocket arrives. This is the progress of it. Oh, let's assume. Welcome. Use solar early. Yeah, I guess that could be good. I actually played this game a bunch when it came out. It has been ages. I don't remember basically anything. I completely forgot the basic mechanics of this game, so I just have to figure it out all over again. Pretty painful. Currently, I don't even need more energy, but I don't know what's next. I don't have a water deposit, so I cannot really start making fuel. That is a problem. So I've ordered some extra probes. Because that's our only chance to get some scans for water, I guess. I've scanned all of this, but there is no water anywhere around here. China has nearly completed a milestone. Yeah, the AIs will get ahead significantly.
Anomaly analyzed.
It is a big problem. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna wait on the next rocket, but I think I'm pretty much borked. Also, I don't remember research at all, so I'm gonna have to figure it out. So what unlocks after physics? Extractor amplification. It's not really that useful. Sensor towers. Could be useful if it doesn't require maintenance. Restart. Yeah, we already restarted though, so I didn't want to do that again. But I guess we'll have to, because this will basically make us stuck. Alright. Don't have water, yeah. But I don't know why there is no water on the starting tile when you start a map. Puzzling. But I won't. Can I command a landing site? Yeah, I could if you want. Go for it. I have to set everything up again. It's horrible. Get an explorer. Name it. And we have another one later. Which side? 23 north, 110 east. I cannot type in coordinates, right? So. Okay. Yeah, it is incredibly heavy in dust storms. Are you sure this is good? I don't remember this game. It's gonna get crushing. No, I'm not playing it. I need to figure out how freaking power and water works, and you want me to play that? Well, no. No. Okay, let's pick this.
Welcome to Mars.
Okay, we know there is no water there, so we're gonna have to scan for it. I know there is water up here, so we scan that, find it.
Anomaly found.
I need to figure out the game so I can play it on harder difficulty. I'm not playing something that would crush me, because I need to figure it out. I'm not gonna figure it out if I die, so. You can play it whatever you like, but don't impose stupid shit on me. Okay, let's get a rocket. Plop it down somewhere. I'm gonna have to do it close by to the water source, otherwise it's not gonna be viable. Let's just build it here. Get rid of this. Get research. Yeah, whatever. Get that. Speed up. Set up the stockpiles again. Get depots for every resource, so metal, concrete, rare metals, polymer, electronics, and machine parts, and fuel. You can go right there. Let's take a look at flattening this part. Create a dumping stockpile, I think. Get that somewhere. Can be fairly close here, it's fine. Then basics. Generator, but first we build a drone depot. And then a generator right next to it. Fine, doesn't really matter where you place this one, I don't think. Okay, let's take a look. Anomalies. Anomaly. Can we shift Q things? Yes. Good. So this is built, since it's a prefab, they build it instantly. So now we can actually have water. Let's take a look what it wants when we build this. So it costs concrete, means concrete is gonna come first. Actually, okay, we do have the power now, so we can just build it. Too far away from a drone commander, means I'm gonna build a new one. But we don't actually have maintenance costs for them, so it's not that bad, I don't think. However, problem is we don't have it researched. Going to be on this. It's very bad. Okay. Maybe it's gonna unlock with the research is my only chance, I think. I'll need concrete, and this is even further, I think. Can we increase its range for something? Change priority, turn off. Service area, yeah, you can increase it. This is the max. That's not good. Concrete is even more basic than water. Should have landed there. If we restart the map, it's gonna keep the settings, I think. I need to land there. I didn't realize how small the range on the drone hub is. I think it can be increased later. Something like technology, but now it is very small. We'll just scan it again. This one. Land the rocket. And it's gonna have to go. I can actually do it here so we can build a drone center right about there. So yeah, it can be there. Just let the rocket land. Build the dumping stockpile. Depots again. I'm gonna first start with the depot actually, or the drone hub. So it needs to encompass the water and the concrete. So right about here should be fine. Should research this. Go around doing these things. Get ourselves that. Goes. Actually, yeah, metals can be here, that's fine. I think some the rockets as well. Some parts. We'll need fuel. We'll set up fuel right there. Do rare metals as well. And then concrete is gonna go right here once we actually start excavating it. So take a look at energy. Yeah, we built the tank, so concrete extractor. I'm gonna build it. Doesn't really matter if I have it on it. Fine. Just build it there, and then power cable. Needs to be run from here to there. We can run it just through the middle here, it's fine. Get concrete storage. Milestones doesn't really concern us right now. That, and that. Basic research, we will see. It will take them a little while to get some metal. But then they should construct the things necessary. That will look like a functional colony a little bit. I think we will have this time. It was a very painful learning experience. Just as I said, it's puzzling. It does not happen to me often. When I play a game, I remember a lot. Not so much with this one. Okay, this is gonna require more power. We should make some solar panels. We could even do a battery. I think one is gonna be fine for now, but we need to keep in mind there is some maintenance for it. So just I'm wary of building anything that requires constant resources, because you could get wrecked by that. Of course, if there are dust storms and things like that, you could really get shreked. I don't remember either. Yeah, I think it's more of a game's fault than people's fault. Because if a game is good, I will remember it quite a bit. Even though I remember quite liking this one, I think it's because I modded it heavily. Why I liked it. The vanilla experience did not really speak to me much. Got a solar panel right next to it. We do have the other rocket launch.
Incoming.
Okay, we'll get struck by a meteor. Gonna destroy some power conduit, I think. Okay. And it will drain our power supply, that's fine. Need to repair it. They should fix it, I think. Automatically. Give them a little time. Yes, just needs metal.
Research complete.
Okay, research is done. That was fuel compression. Apartments is not important right now. Do have progress towards that, so get it. Okay, we are losing energy because of the leaks. This panel is done. Don't have the battery yet. We need that to be done. Oh, it needs concrete. Right. We should get some concrete soon. Then after it's done. Be okay. Yeah, I think we should order the next rocket. That's gonna be some drones. Bunch of parts. Ropes, I guess. Yeah, bring in the concrete to build it. Then fine. What does the water extractor require? Probably going to be concrete as well. Yes, 6. Okay. Let's start building it. You'll need to bring power to it. So I'd like to do a ramp, I think. Well, how do we decrease it? R. Going to be a massive project.
Anomaly analyzed.
Just bring a conduit down here, uneven terrain. Well, that's a problem, isn't it? How do we deal with? How do you get water? Can you build conduit on a slope or a ramp? I suppose yes. Build it as small as possible. Still gonna be a massive undertaking, I think. We'll see how it works out. Let's get a stockpile for it so that they don't have to go far. Now we have the battery, it's gonna get charged. Unfortunately, this is useless, because they don't really use it, they just come here to bring it over there. Just make a small one, I guess. But you'll want this area eventually, so bad place to build it in, I think. But it would speed up their progress. Rocket is on its way here. Mission HQ on Earth has decided to boost the expansion capabilities of the colony by providing apparatus supply pod. We'll carry an RC transporter over on board, ready to be used immediately on arrival. Give the call. Prefer financial aid. We'll get more drones soon enough. So how many can it service? I guess quite a few. There's 2 charging pods for them. We need this ramp. I should also set up... Yeah, I don't even know how am I gonna bring up the water upstairs if the pipes can go on the slopes. If not, I'm just borked again because I would need to use this water instead. And it's a problem because then we would have to land here, most likely. That because something. Lower area is probably inaccessible. How much water does it have? 10,000. But this 7,000, okay. Very low grade. Rocket is here. Just landed right here. Where is our rover? Gonna have to queue up anomalies. Okay, that is a damaged rover. We'll be fine. I don't know. Yeah, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. I cannot really affect it too much because I think I've said it plenty of times. It's gonna be a little tough for me to figure everything out all over again. We might have some redundancy. Yes, I know it's not working. We cannot get a cable to it until we get this ramp working. If it even allows to do that. They're still carrying the rock. Oh, okay. Can we get a small dumping site somewhere around here? Do it.
We discovered unusual crystals in the remains of a meteorite. The magnified images of their crystalline matrix were broadcast by every major news channel on Earth.
Okay, so we've gained some funding. It's raining and the dog needs to be walked. Okay. That's not good for you. Not gonna be that terrible. Do you have an umbrella? Might help you out a little bit. For the dog either, yeah. I can imagine he doesn't want it. Especially if it's raining heavily. Freaking massive project. Let's just hope they can do it quickly. I have an umbrella, unfortunately. I don't have the third hand required for umbrellas. Each needs one hand and scooping the poop needs the other. Oh yeah, it's gonna be unfortunate for you.
Sector scanned.
Okay.
Research complete. No active research.
We do have progress towards this. More oxygen for Moxie, that's not relevant just yet. Cover anomalies. Decommission protocol. Allows clearing of salvage and destroyed buildings, that's necessary. A good research buff. Back in time, the serial colonists walking their dogs on Mars. That might be a little way off just yet. I think it will take a while if we even can get water. But go for it. I'm sure it's gonna be just fine. Not good. Rampus. Pain of my existence. Now they have brainwave structure. So build it. Yes. Okay. Now we need to take a look if we can even build a power conduit on it. If not, all for now. Oh. Tell me that. Okay. Can't have it. This is not flat enough. Okay, whatever. Connect it like that. And then I'm going to need pipes as well. Take a look at that. Let's get a pipe going. That was the thing. Don't do it. Bring it there. Then where is the refinery? Okay. Gonna build it here. It's covered by dust from the tractor, I think. Yeah. Fine. It will build it. You should have the metal for it.
Breakthrough discovered.
Yeah, the refinery needs to pipe connection, which that is going to happen. Good enough. This is working. Pipe though. We'll get funneled in here. We actually don't need the water tower just yet. it would just store excess, I think. So this is gonna produce fuel from energy and water. Energy is not actually looking that great, so we should probably make sure that we have surplus. But solar power just it's not great. I would have to have batteries then, and batteries are actually costing polymers as maintenance. I guess you'll do it. Not much of a choice, really. I should actually have. I think I think I'm starting to remember things and how I liked to build my things. The colony was. I would like flatten the initial area, and then you would designate certain spots for like energy production like area. Then you would have fuel production area, and then you would have the concrete and the other stuff like the stockpiles. Because right now it's cramped in here and it's gonna make it a pain to expand it, because I'm gonna have to set up new areas eventually, and if it's not concentrated around an area, it's not gonna work because we need to build within this reach. Hello Super Cheese, welcome. Mr. Martian, yeah. I think you might have arrived just in time to see another restart. I think we have like 3 or 4 so far. I borked it. I didn't start with water a few times, and then I started with water, but it's downhill, and it's already sulfur. Not good. We just now got water to manufacture fuel, so horrible. Also, I remembered how I like to build things, so this I just don't like how this is done now. So I should have built it differently. Oh, that's the pain with all games, like even Frostpunk, things like that. Building something inefficiently and replacing it is always a pain. Blue Sun Corporation.
Welcome to Mars.
Okay, let's get some scans going. We know that there is a water deposit there. Yeah, that's a pretty good starting point. Just drop some scans here. Then you'll drop a rocket. Gonna have to build, get the initial rocket in here. We should activate our research. Start with 75% towards that. Let's get this. Basic attack. Okay, so how do we set it up? First thing we need to do is scan the anomalies. Then we'll need the stockpiles and actually the drone hub as well. That's it. The drone hub needs to go somewhere where it covers everything we'll want. I don't need this crater area, so we might as well have it somewhere over here. It's fine. Initially, this can be here because it's not gonna be part of our other energy production. Hello, Baron, welcome. Your long play suggestion of surviving Mars has won the vote. I have like 50 plus hours in the game. When I initially bought it, I totally forgot it exists, and I've forgotten even basics, so it has been a pain. I've restarted several times. Well, I like it. I've had it for ages. I've played it a lot, but I think I had to mod it heavily for it to be very good. because I didn't really like the vanilla things, but of course we are playing vanilla because people shriek when I use mods, so let's not have that. Let's get the initial stockpiles. Fuel. I'm not gonna start the fuel stocks just yet. What else do we get? I think this is the initial setup, but it is fine. You are one of the rare people who think that super cheese. I agree with you heavily, but you cannot have nice things, you know? If you have nice things, people will shriek at you. So don't have that. Maybe I'm gonna pick mods after we finish like vanilla playthrough of it, if I feel like playing more. Well, yeah, it depends on what kinds of mods you pick as well, of course. Right? Okay, we need to get our concrete production going. Let's get it. Connect it with our cable. And again, I'm gonna have to have the power cable sort of central and bring it from there. We want to have a nice, soulless, organized colony. Haphazardly placing things around is a good recipe for disaster. It should be taken care of energy-wise. You'll need extra energy eventually, but not yet. Keep getting things. Drones will have to carry things anyway for now, so fine. I should order the new rocket from Earth already. Cargo rocket. Get a bunch of drones. And then a bunch of machine parts. And some polymers. Some electronics. Actually can carry more if I want something. I could get thing. I don't really like these things. I could get a second explorer, but that's too much of a micro, I think. I actually appreciate some metals, I think, but machine parts are actually limited and they're gonna be the main thing we need. We should also rename our rocket. Our first one is Kitty, yeah. Batteries are not gonna be necessary. That is here. I was under the impression it gives you some metal when it impacts, but clearly I'm mistaken. Just let them do their thing. I should set up a dumping stockpile. Get a dumping site right there.
Anomaly analyzed. Milestone achieved.
Okay, that's our first anomaly. Still need to be built. This still needs to be built, so we cannot make anything else until it's done. Just wait until they do it. They are also ferrying things, so that's why taking some time. Okay. Let's get storage for concrete. Gonna do 2 of them right there. Get a recharging station.
Research complete.
Okay. So how's the research going? This is the first thing. What's this? Funding. I mean, it's good, but not necessary just yet. So we should get some concrete finally. The concrete needs to go towards water. Get a deposit going. I could just build it out over here. I need to make sure what we have. Yeah, I want to set up my... I need to think about where do I have my landing sites. I think that they are gonna be here. The fuel should go right about here. Could just connect it between the two buildings, I think. That would probably be good. Alternatively, we can just do this. It'll also be fine. Yes, it will work eventually. Just things. Need to concrete. Then after it's done, we should do pipes. We do some help scanning sector, resources first. Drop the transport pod right there. It broke 2 of my drones. Not good. They're gonna save them.
Research complete. No
New ad length is good.
research.
Okay. Glad to hear that better. I think it's the same that, yeah, the same that Blubber uses. I was actually setting that up be the same before he wrote it in Discord. Just verified it. I think that's the most, much more reasonable. I didn't really understand the sliders before I went into it more, because you need to actually click on it for it to like bring you to the screen for the ads. I just recently discovered it. Now it should be much better. I guess you also told me it affects you more when you are on your phone rather than PC. Maybe that's more relevant when on phone. Fine. Okay, let's get fuel depot right there. No active research. Oh, we've already researched. Okay. Get that. Then finish that and that. We don't have any other blocker on mobile. Yeah, same. Same for me. I should actually open this up so we have more energy output. And I'm going to have to make a wind turbine. So where do we have our wind farm? I think I would like it to be here, but let's take a look at the thing. So it encompasses that, the extent of it, and we bring down a line from it. Means that wind turbine here should be fine. Start building it all the way over here. Should do more viewing on the mobile while working. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, so are we making fuel? Yes, and it is stored in there. But they can bring it out. I guess they are bringing it to the rocket. Yeah, they are refueling it. Fine. We have a new rocket and land. Should land it right there. Where is our thing? Okay. I'm gonna have to queue up more anomalies. We have more?
Anomaly analyzed.
There is one there. I'm gonna have to build, where is it? Sensor tower. So I'm just gonna build it right here, since this is our like utility stuff basically. And we'll cover the generator up eventually, once we get this turbine work. We've got more drones from the rocket, that's good. Now they are refueling them. We should actually make the landing pads, I think. Trade pad. Offers resources for export to other colonies on Mars. That's also good. Is it bigger than... No, it's the same. The landing pad. I'm gonna build it. Right about there. I think it's fine. Then we should build another one right there. Okay, we have that, so let's cover up our generator. We should have enough output. Actually, precisely on demand. That's another turbine. What's our next step? Now we are actually able to reliably refuel the rockets, even though we should make... Oh, let's take a look at that. Where is it? Is it this? Yes, I don't have prefabs. Low G, hydrosynthesis. Yeah, we are not gonna get that anytime soon, I don't think. So next rocket might bring us another refinery, because this fuel production is actually quite slow. So it takes a while to produce enough fuel for a rocket. Power cable, we could run it from here there, and then we should get a charging station.
We discovered unusual crystals in the remains.
Extra money, okay. Transportation problem, drone heavy load, yes, we know. It's gonna be okay. Eventually. We are using the concrete up. Actually good, we don't want it to pile up too much, but one of our milestones actually is to get a dome on Mars, and that's gonna be a big undertaking, I think. Let's take a look at the domes. I don't remember how much it wants, but it's probably a lot. So if you want to build the basic one, self-sufficient. Early days of the colony, right. Basic dome, is it larger? It has more metal maintenance. Places the following building: small dome, moxie, moisturizer, vaporizers. Oh yeah, it builds things necessary for it to function. I can get that myself, we don't need that. So basic dome is just a structure. And then if we want to have better one, we have access to the barrel. I think the barrel is actually worse. But is it the same size? You only have access to the basic ones. I guess you'll do the basic. So it will want 80 concrete, 20 metal, and then the rest is fine. But we'll need to stockpile some oxygen and water for it to function, which that is okay. We should set up our housing area to be around here, but for it we will need connection work. We could build it here, actually. Isn't too bad of an idea. You need to consider where will the people work. If there is a metal deposit here, yeah, we could make a mine. Just these numbers seem really low, by the way. I think that's why I modded it, because these things are that would run out like nothing, basically. Okay. I suppose we can have the dome here. Gonna get the benefit of this comfort. Also, if we lift the rockets, it's not gonna affect us negatively in terms of the pollution of dust, because that would increase the maintenance, I think. It still has some electronics in it. Yeah, they just haven't had the time to collect it. What about our tar? It will scour the areas off eventually. Is that an anomaly? Nice. That is comfort boost. Well, our explorer doesn't have anything to do currently, but I think because of the research we are doing, we should get 100 research for it, just for its existence alone. That should be fine. And yeah, they are still bringing stuff from the rockets. This one is being refueled very slowly. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Like, if you would want extra fuel refinery when you set up the colony initially, like you have the second rocket that's on Earth, you should bring extra prefab. All the things that I forgot learning the painful way now. Okay, so the energy is taken care of, right? Yeah. Oh, this is not good, and this is gonna scupper our progress, I think. So how are you doing on concrete? You have a few pieces, but not a lot. Obviously. Let's start building the dome. Or maybe prepare the resources for it? No, we can build it. We can build it. In here is fine. And then we'll need a water tower. Stockpile the excess water. I should build it right here. But I think I'd like to have it sort of separate. There is no reason not to have it here, obviously. I'll just get it. And then Moxie is gonna consume power, produce oxygen, and have some maintenance. I guess you'll wait on the Moxie a little bit. So, still some resources in the rockets. I don't actually think we have an electronics stockpile. That's why. Depot electronics. Where is it? This is getting refueled slowly. How much water does this produce? 3, okay. How much does the Moxie want? Oh, it's only gas, and it wants power. Okay, it's fine. I think we can have it in the back here without any issues. Let's take a look at the piping. Gonna have a pipe right there. We'll actually connect up to it. But we would want several Moxies eventually, so just building them like side by side is better. Build it there. And then we'll get a pipe. Cannot go there, okay. It has to be connected through the buildings. That should also work, I think. Take a look at the charging stations. Actually build one right there. And a power cable. Gonna have to get it there somehow. Gonna be hideous. Okay. Have we uncovered any extra anomalies? I think the game would actually notify us if that was the case. We need to connect it up to the grid as well. We should create a tank. We have some buffer if anything goes wrong. Where do we keep our stockpile for oxygen? It needs to be connected to pipes as well. How does this look like in terms of space? We can have it just there. Fine. My feeling is so slow. I should have ordered the other refinery. It's the biggest mistake I've made. It's gonna bite me in the ass. Okay, the electronics has been hauled off. Good. This depletion is not good. So now we are producing our own oxygen. Gonna stockpile up this, and we are getting some water surplus in the tar. While the dome is getting its concrete, it's just taking a while to get done. Fine. If we didn't have such a high load, it would go better. Also, the stockpile is not really close. It is obviously not very good. Let's get a flattening tool. Flatten this. And I'm tempted to just get rid of this and flatten it as well. But it will be a massive undertaking, and currently our drones are already doing something else. We shouldn't really be overwhelming them if possible. At least we have enough recharging stations. Seems like sometimes this one gets a little clogged up. But it shouldn't be a big deal. Also, this is producing waste rock sometimes. So they should be hauling it over to here. We could have made it closer, because we don't actually want to build anything close to here anyway, since this is gonna cause pollution to all structures around it. If we build something here, it will get dusted and it will require a frequent maintenance. What is this? Isn't there a building that reduces maintenance? It requires colonists, I think, to do, right? No, I think it's a thing that I had from a mod. I don't see it anywhere. Have you not researched this yet? No, it's taking ages. Okay. Yeah, we should have probably invested into it sooner. A very good research to have. What's that? The dust storm? What is it? Like a geyser or something? I don't know what this is. Hey Kane, welcome. Okay, so the dome will get built eventually. I'm gonna have to connect it up to our grid. Just for... yeah. Gonna have Caesar. Where is the connection point for things? I think it's... these are tunnels and this is utility connection. 1,000 barrels of Mars wine, yeah. Okay, let's launch the rocket. Gonna kill some drones. Or damage them rather. I tried this game for a while I got it from PDX event, but decided not to learn it because I didn't want to spend dozens of hours to master it. Oh yeah, I think I have just like 53 hours into it, and I've played it like ages ago when it came out, so I forgot absolutely every single minuscule detail about the game. I just completely forgot. So I'm learning things all over and it's not good. I'm making huge mistakes, so eventually I'm gonna iron that out. But also I was playing with mods. I was playing with a lot of mods, and playing vanilla it feels like I'm gonna get crushed by the maintenance. At least there is that, I guess. But I think watching someone do good is also good. But maybe that's just me. Remove that. So is oxygen flowing in the pipe? Yes. So everything should be ready for first colonists. Yeah, a lot has changed as well. That's the worst part. Not only source of entertainment. Yes, there is also suffering. I need to remember there are people from Jigs. Jigs co-prosperity sphere. So. Hello, friendly computer. Well, it went very poorly. As I was trying to explain to you before you dumped all your points on to win, that map is absolutely insane. And I did not want to lose your points, but it's just that I've never saw anyone beat that one on stream, and I'm not able to do it. So, a bummer. was like 40,000 points he donated, and I think at least some of them were spent on this boat, at least. So they are already in circulation, in a sense. However, it's good to hear. I'm sorry that it happened. Just like in Surviving Mars. Yeah. You should name this Not Surviving Mars because of how many restarts we had. Okay, get the first dome. Yeah, we have pipes, we have oxygen and power, all the things. But the dome is gonna require water. Cool. Okay. Yeah, we can still produce more from this. Produces 3 water. We are only using 1 currently, but we'll use 2 once we get the other fuel refiner. What's next? I still have some concrete. Taking them ages to go there. And what's this? Why does it not go away? What is this? It has been here for ages. I don't remember things like this being in the game before. Hello, jeez, welcome. Thanks for the raid. What are you playing? Playing Ratchet and Clank? How the game is called, right? Okay, some drones are orphaned, I think, right? Seems like that's part of the Martian surface. Will the elevators ventilate up tainted air? Yeah. Isn't that part of Doom lore? That Doom is actually happening on Mars? I think it is. These guys don't have anything to do. I'm gonna have to do more of these things. Hey Brelix, welcome. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, we are trying to survive Mars. It does not really does not really work well so far. Can you just be assigned to this? Or does it have... Oh yeah, it has 17 drones now, okay. So it just needed that. Doom is happening specifically in Syracuse, I know why. We'll make it happen, eventually. Sure, there will be a lot of moral grey stuff happening. So how is the dome looking like? 56. I don't think any of the AIs have actually completed their domes yet. No, but they might do it fairly soon. There's colony of Brazil. It has 36 buildings. They have like double our buildings. I played a good amount of this game, but I grew tired of it. That's probably what happens to most people, I think. I do have some of the DLCs. I don't have the ones that are rated as mostly negative or negative. I don't buy those because it's bound to be terrible. And I was actually playing it a lot when it came out, and it's totally a different game now as it is with Paradox Games. Just mind-baffling. And I was playing with mods, so now everything feels even stranger. I just forgot everything. And hello FGs. Thanks for the raid. What have you been playing? I think Ratchet and Clank, right? Imagine desperate beehives blasting themselves to my orc style. Well, they are here, and they do have a colony. And they do have more buildings than we do. Because I'm a total scrap. So I just don't have things. I don't know why I would build more things just yet. More Ratchet and Clank challenge mode, alright. I hope it was fun. You need more concrete. They should do it eventually. It's gonna take a little while. Why are they not bringing more right now though? They will want to recharge all of them. Pretend that they are building a well, make yourself a little better. Yeah, so rude, Morris. Poor BRs. The hardest Ratchet and Clank possible. You should like that. Oh yes. But I would get crushed even by the easy mode. I don't play games like that. I'm horrible at them, so I would totally suffer. Because I saw you play some Mario before, and you were crushing it. You did suffer, but you did crush it, I think. Yes, that's the key point. Crash. Well, there was some crashing going on. If it was your self or the game, I cannot tell really. But you were doing like light years ahead of me in terms of time scale, so you did pretty well, I think. I'm rude with everyone. It's just BRs are social accepted target. Yes, the Extractor universe does have some prejudice against BRs, I think. But it's all in a good spirit, I think, right? I also remember I was exporting things for money, but maybe that happened later because I don't even have any deposits of rare metals exposed. My case at least. Yeah. Yeah. Can go both ways, I think. Question is, why are they building it? I think it might be slightly too far for some of them. Or why do they not build it? It was because of one of the rockets. It needs to be centered in the zone, I think. Why is the game mean? Okay, how are we going to fix that? I could assign a few drones to this. But then they don't have the stockpile, so they will still not do it. Okay, I just totally borked myself again. So, yeah, this is the thing. Let me just take a look at something real quick. Yeah, I think we should get some quality of life things. Like, get a few mods that will do... No, the AI will now build it in front of me, like, before me. And that's gonna ruin my milestone. That was the sole reason I went for it so early. I'm gonna just quickly grab some quality of life mods. Why not play as Iceland, so you can perk yourself? Yeah. I'm so bad at this game. It's gonna be a long play. So the first quality of life things are the vehicles will actually have an AI, so they will auto go to anomalies, so I don't have to micro them. And the transports will do the same, so that's good. And then bar. Some distance, probably not that important. Research progress, it's not important. Okay, I just grabbed some of the basic mods, so the vehicle things. I'm not grabbing any of the cheat stuff. There's a lot of mods that give you like extra things or buildings, but I don't want that, I don't think. I'm gonna just quickly take a look. I think the only thing I would like that is sort of like that is maintenance building. If there is a thing like that still in the game, because it was a thing before. No. Unfortunately, there is nothing like that, I don't think. Cannot find anything. Fine. I'm surprised they didn't have an AI by default. Yeah, they don't. You have to micro everything, which is pretty bad. So let me just switch it again. And yeah. Now that we are a little bit more familiar with the game, I think we are gonna set it up and we will pick even the AI civilizations, because I cannot deal with like something like the USA. That would be insane. Just make sure that we enable those mods, but I think it should be by default. When you flick them on in the Steam Workshop. USA too strong. USA too free. Yeah. Also very huge. Therefore very strong. Okay, what is it? Paradox Mod Manager. These are the vehicles. Yes. So, question is, do we still pick the Sun Corporation? I guess yes. Gonna pick the inventor again. The mystery is like the endgame crisis basically, so that could be a little rough. So let's get that, and gonna be it for the initial load. Or maybe the rocket later. Okay, colonial landing site, gonna do same thing again. What I'm worried about is running out of resources, because the water deposits and metal, they only have a certain amount and it's not a lot.
Welcome to Mars.
So I guess you'll have to eventually start like heavily trading for resources, which is not good. No, just let me... What's happening? Why doesn't it let me click things? Okay, that's fine. So let's explore this again. Scenario: well, the great powers waged nuclear war on Earth and scrambled for Moon. One plucky band of regional powers and mega corporations that tried to survive Mars. Yeah, I think that's the premise of the game, basically. Like that's why you are trying to do that, right? And you have some time when Earth will become like uninhabitable, basically. At least I think that's what happens. I'm not sure. Let's get the rocket here. Previously we had it here and it worked quite well. Had it. Have it there, and we should order a new one. It's gonna be prefabs. I'm gonna bring a drone hub and then a fuel refinery. Bunch of drones. Not gotten far into this. As far as I know, there could be native attacks later on. I don't even know that there is combat at all. I don't remember that. I suppose, like previously when I played the game when it came out, it had only the corporate, like sabotage, things like that, but not really any like full-scale war. You couldn't build like military things at all, which it would be cool if it was in the game and it worked, but I still don't think there are gonna be military structures. I don't see them anywhere, so... Eat any natives. Okay, let's get researching. We should research... Which one was it? What is the best? Robotics, I think. Pick these two things first. Okay, so does the AI work? There are some specific scenarios. Alright, yeah. Auto explore on. Okay. Need to start setting up things. Yeah, there are some crises, and I only set the... I think I had like the random one or the initial one I flicked on. There could be any number of them, depends. Get power generator in here. Do I want it there? What does this look like? Want the cable to run there, there. Then we'll want power and stockpiles. Machine parts. Oh, we have that already. Electronics, I think. We'll need fuel eventually, but for now that's fine. Concrete. Oh. Concrete's gonna be necessary to set up fairly quickly. Give them a little bit of time. Get that stuff, and then build a concrete extractor right there. Got power lines. Put it up like that. Should create a jumping stockpile. Gonna do several small ones, I think. Can we just copy buildings? No. Explore by Augustus. Make a recharging station there.
Anomaly analyzed. Milestone achieved.
I think we'll have a problem with this. Maybe this reaches it. Yeah. Take a look at research. Go and research this immediately, so scrap that from the research tree. Gonna basically double our research output once we get that, so that's very important. Get it. Let's let these guys do their thing, and yeah, we need the concrete thing. It's almost done. Now the concrete is being mined. Would create a stockpile for it. It can actually be inside the pollution area.
Complete.
The only problem being that it's sort of far, but it's good to have a drop off fairly close by, I think. Just keep two stockpiles right there. We have an anomaly research. Now we are researching that, so after it's done, the number of drones is increased to 80. 80 is a lot. I don't really need that currently. Get this. But the probes are gonna be good. And then we'll need water fairly soon. But we will not have enough power since we do have our scanning tower already. So we should set up wind turbine. Let's take a look at how far this reaches. Let's right about there. We mark it somehow. I think it's like 2 tiles from there. Extent it reaches. What to do? Just build our first turbine there. Power cable. Get another power cable right there.
Research complete.
The research is done. Let's take a look. That is our improvement. Good, we should queue up another one. Faster drones are gonna be good for everything, so let's get that. And this is gonna require a lot of concrete. I'm not sure if you'll be able to build everything at once. Probably not. But we should start thinking about our refineries and landing sites. So, actually, landing sites, we should have them here, I think. How far does this reach? We should create our refineries in here, I think. Some piping. Gonna have to be connected to the power grid eventually. This also will need power. Take a look how do we connect it. It does not look terrible. It can run right like that. Not too bad. And then a rocket. I'm gonna have it in here. I think. Oh, I need it here. Progress going around. Put in some time to do that thing. We have the turbine ready? Yes. Eureka. Our scientific analysis servers just crashed. We tried turning them off and on again, but the problem persisted after reboot. While looking for the glitch, your data technicians discovered the possibility to boost the performance of the program by running secondary analytical trials. Once improve the performance, gain 100 sponsor research. That's like gonna give us a lot. Random tag or reveal tags. Oh yeah, it's gonna be the permanent research bonus. Just why would you pick anything else? Also, let me know if you want me to like read all the things as I'm doing, or if we should just skip it. Because usually it will give you the guidelines on the bottom, but you can read the story if you are interested in that. We could do that if you want. Let me know. Connect the refinery, and yeah, they will work once we build the piping. And we have another prefab, I think. Gonna be another refinery. Build it, and then build another turbine. Yeah, it wants power. For now we can open this up, get extra power from that, but eventually you'll want reliable power. Two fuel refineries. Take a look at storage for fuel. Gonna build it there, and then let's grab a recharging station there. Power. Yes. Definitely need power. And we should probably get a recharging station by the turbines eventually as well. For now it's fine, I think. Anomaly analyzed.
We discovered unusual crystals in the remains of a meteorite. The magnified images of their crystalline matrix.
Yeah, 400 million. You can see the guidelines here. This is just a chaff. We don't have any other anomalies discovered currently, so it's idle. Fine. This should get built soon once we get the concrete to it. But they are ferrying things from the rocket. Why? Sort of slow. Okay. Making fuel. Now we want to start building the dome eventually, but not just yet. Okay, this is getting built. I'm gonna have to close this, so we don't have extra maintenance on it.
Anomaly found.
Okay. Found an anomaly. The water? Yes. We should be fine though. Producing to and demand is, yeah, we could get a water tower, stockpile more. It's not really necessary yet, but I'm gonna get it. Just have it there, but I'd like to have it separately, I think. I'm gonna build it there. And oxygen is gonna be a thing, but not yet. You don't need it. It will be extra maintenance. We need dome eventually. I guess you can start building it. It's gonna be the basic one. Where do we build it? Best place for it would be by nearby here, of course. I think we should build it right there. And at least one landing pad, but only after we build another drone depot or hub. We don't pay any maintenance on them. Fine to have more. I think I'd like this one to be somewhere over here, but the pollution is a thing. Is this affecting water tower?
Resources are low.
Maybe. I don't know if this is also like affecting it or if it's the border of the range. So how far does it stretch? Since it doesn't have maintenance, it can be anywhere basically. Even here. Just need to connect it to the power grid. We have research. Take a look. We are doing the rover speed. This is good. Funding is not necessary just yet. Could discover anomalies as well, but leave it for now. So this is gonna get built eventually. How much concrete is there? All on the deposit. It's not a lot. They're taking the fuel to the rockets so you can eventually lift off. Yeah, it's already quite a bit. Double the output basically because we have the extra prefab. Not the way to go. And my rockets, I think. Let me do it. Must send them back, I think. Or, oh yeah, there's. I'm gonna just rename them right now. Should get started on the dome. Yeah, only concrete is missing and they should be making more than enough. Well, I'd like to build a landing pad, but I cannot just yet, I don't think. Also have this now. Good. I can actually utilize this area. Which means I'm gonna build the landing pad, I think. Good if it's close to the fuel. General, so I should build it just adjacent to the concrete. Because it does not care about the pollution. Almost done. What about the rockets? What did they fuel? 9 fuel, okay. They are supplying both of them, which is not great, obviously. Also, this is probably suffering from the pollution, looking at that maintenance. So that was not a great build by me. I should be more mindful about those pollution areas. I guess one building isn't that big of a deal, but it still is not good to build stuff in there. It is affected by maintenance. And what about the water deposit? It doesn't look like it's a lot of water since domes are gonna consume it as well. And especially the metal, it was like 600 metal in a deposit, that's not even worth mining. Worse than Anno games, when you had limited deposits. Might be something I would be willing to download as a mod, just make them a little bit higher. I'm sure there will be mods like that. I guess you'll see how it holds up. Maybe, yeah, it's gonna force like expansion more than anything else. Maybe that's fine. What's not fine is expanding, so you have to cover against meteors, but we're fairly safe in this area at least, I think. Monster fuel. Send it back to Earth.
Research complete. Milestone achieved.
Okay. So the milestone of launching a rocket, and then we can research something else. New building. We can create more drone hubs if we research this. That's not necessary at this point. We're gonna grab this. Another survey. How's the dome looking? It's almost done. I'm gonna have to prepare pipes and power. Add oxygen. Okay, yeah, it's still counting it as a thing. Okay. Let's bring it up. 1, 2. Connect it up. And then let's do piping. To that, and then we'll want oxygen production, and we can have it. There is no harm having it here. It's gonna be a little clogged up. Get a storage for it, and I'm pretty sure we are going to have to do another turbine. Get it out of the way, and also consider making even more water because it's gonna be necessary. Can you mine multiple pumps from the same thing? Yes, but you would deplete it quite fast. I suppose we can do it though, because it will save us time to expand to this. It's gonna require 5 power as well. So going to have to do another turbine, I think. Left support? Yeah, I know. We don't have any colonists. That's fine, and we'll get things soon. Gonna have to flick on this. Dome consumes, how much does it want? 15 power. 1 oxygen, 1 water, 1 food. Okay, alright. Gonna be fine. Need the power. Need more power. Can you prioritize this? Yes. I want to build all sorts of things. Okay, built up turbines, so now everything seems to be working. Still does not have oxygen. It should. No, fuck. I've built it wrong. This is the connection. Okay, build it like that. And I need to demolish things. How do you demolish things? Experience coming. Again. Uneven terrain. So let's connect it to that. And just destroy it like that. Fine. And the power conduit. Can you remove power conduits? No. I guess that comes later once you get the removal structures. You go to milestone. Not this rocket. It's getting refilled. Okay, need this turbine to work. Do it soon. I should build them some buildings in there. So it's gonna be 11 quarters, 11 complex. What's the difference? This is more expensive, it has more space, 14 space. A lot. It requires power. Okay, let's just get one. Then we need to figure out how are they going to work. A search lab. Close. How many jobs does it take? Oh, it requires a lot of power, and it has maintenance of one and one circuit. Not great. They've also looked at things. Six workers for a tiner. If you want food, you have to have that, I think. Oh, grocer. Okay. Yeah, that's much more manageable. It wants food though, so they will have to grow their own food. What does food growing thing look like? This is gonna be I forgot all about that. Let's get a pump, or not a pump, pipe. I need this to be done. We'll want energy for the buildings anyway, so I'm gonna have to do another turbine. I'm gonna have to build a grocer. I'm sure there was a hydroponic farm, yeah. Yeah, yes, the AI for your vehicles is handy. Without it, you have to micro everything, and it's especially tedious with transporters and harvesters. Get a farm. And I would play, like, when I played myself, I would just end up with like 12 pages of mods and just play with it. Just take the game, strip it to the basics, make it my own game basically, because I don't actually like the maintenance mechanic at all, and that's like a core thing. I would still keep it, but rework it. Unfortunately, it's not even possible at this point, because I think the game has been updated to a point where many of the mods are not actually working anymore. So that's not good. Okay, what crop do we pick? There. Okay, you can do gas. Goes very fast. do that. So our rocket has reached Earth. But first I'm gonna have to do cargo rocket first, I think. Or we could do a supply pod, but we can do a cargo rocket. I'm gonna want a harvester. Then maybe another prefab or something. Put some food. Some probes. 2 drones. Okay. Build, so let's launch it. This one almost refueled. I should close the generator. And then we need extra power. I don't want to bother with batteries, so it's better to just go with this, I think. But it's basically it's the same deal if you go for large or small, the same yield. Might as well continue with this. Now I should stockpile some fuel. And they will want a research lab as well. And I'll take a look. I think there is like gardens, things like that. Get a tree there. We'll start to build it. Take a look at the other colonies. And nobody has USA. That is yeah, nobody has colonists yet. They do have a lot of energy, insane amount of energy actually. They do have a big head start in buildings, I think most of them do. And you're not looking great on polymers. Probably gonna have to get more, even though the next rocket should bring some, I think. So what do we do in the meantime? Is there any project I can do? Rare metals wants a deposit. I don't know about one. So that's not happening. I need many things, but cannot do much currently. Don't have the options. We need research. The research lab should help with. We also have tripled our base income, but still takes a lot of time to do it. could even start maybe a terraforming project if you want to make this better eventually. Something like that. Will take a lot of time. They will require 52 and there's a lot of access. Right. Get them a large jumping site. They actually want several, I think. They might fill up this one, which is not great. Get a charging pad there. And they will just fill this up completely. At least it gives them something to do, I guess. There's also some mods would allow you to process the waste rock into something more useful. While in here, I think it's not useful for anything, basically, in the base game. It might be changed, of course. Activate its auto AI.
Research complete.
Look, planetary survey, and then stops surface heating. Increases the local temperature in cold areas, protects nearby buildings from cold waves. Water. Not good. Should get this. Be able to refuel it fairly quickly. Also have some probes.
Sector scanned.
Can it? I got some extra anomalies to research. Our rover should do it automatically. Yeah, there's the 600 metal deposit. That is underground rare metal. Start extracting rare metals with our workforce eventually. We get enough people, but getting enough people is gonna be a problem. Now they will fill up this dumping site. There is a pile of stuff in here.
Anomaly analyzed.
Okay. Well, next up, let's take a look. We have a rocket on Earth, so let's get passenger rocket. We should get selected scientist, engineer, scientist officer. Approaches nice. We should get a geologist. Another one. I want some no specialization. Well. Okay, now we need stockpile for food. Okay, that's done. With extra space to build on. But it's a lot of waste rock. I'm also not sure what this is still.
Anomaly analyzed.
Contacts are available for research. Good turbines. Good. You can cancel the crowdfunding. And research buff. It's good. So first people are flying over here. Should accommodate them soon. I should take a look at our competitors. Like they don't have colonists yet. This refueled. I think it is, yeah. Yeah. It still has some food in it, so should wait until they bring it over. Small grocer would actually be better. I don't need a full-on grocer. Just throw it. It's gonna cost us some resources, maybe. You're not gonna get everything, yeah. Just get it here. Also, salvage things cannot be absolutely destroyed. Because I don't have tech for it. It's fine. Should get some milestones done when we get colonists to Mars finally. And land this one finally. Okay. Finally, we have people here.
New colonists have arrived.
Some of them will not have jobs. It also brings you food when you order people. Okay. Fine. Might do a small space bar. How many people can fit into this? 14. Yeah, colonists. So let's get a gym. Get a small space bar. Let's get accommodation. I should probably do another farm. And though I would like to get this. Yeah, it's too far away from everything. That's first. hydroponics. So this should work. You could enable another shift, perhaps, but it's not needed yet. Enable the bar instead. And when we get enough fuel, we should launch this rocket. On the stage, 10 souls, okay.
Full of hope and determination, the first founders have set foot on the Red Planet.
Is it? Yeah. Spacebar is in the middle of the keyboard usually. Why would he want to live in a wasteland like that? I don't know. I still don't know what this is. Concerning. Check our milestones, I guess. Also, we have these things, so we could send people on an expedition. 8 drones, so I'll send it. I don't have more scans. We scanned this with the new probes we've got. But I need a supply rocket. This one is returning to Earth, and this one is refueling. Milestones. First Martian born, produce food. All sponsor goals. And all sectors, public comments, yeah, these are long-term goals. First Martian born. It's gonna happen eventually. We should build them in nursery eventually. Need to make sure they are happy, that they are not pissed out or anything, and happen naturally. So the research should give us something extra. Research buildings is 0. Inactive work shift. We'll work alone in here. We'll get more people to work there eventually once we get more. I'm gonna need another rocket for passengers as well. But it's gonna require me to send another one. Oh yeah, energy is not looking particularly great. I cannot turbine and send it back when we can. Fuel is looking a little tight. Special project launches at a satellite. Grants funding, multiple uses will yield diminishing returns. It wants 50 something. It wants 30 electronics and 50 metal. What's that? I don't know what that is. It's fuel, alright. Yeah. 30 electronics and 50 metal. We have the metal and the electronics are a little tight. I'm gonna have to order more. So this one is gonna be a resupply rocket. This is gonna be our people rocket eventually. So let's get a bunch of electronics. We'll need excess because we need to keep some for our colony needs. Some machine parts for repairs. Get some probes, some polymers. Get a drone. Launch it. One's gonna launch. It's actually not a great spot for a landing site.
Achieved.
What did we complete? Land funding, okay. Got 3 energy generators. Should build them. Just gonna have them here. We should make a landing site closer to this, maybe. Ah, no. Thanks. Landing pad. I'm gonna terraform this a lot. Just right outside the range of the thing so it's not damaged by the landing rockets. One can go. Might relocate the stockpile for fuel. Gonna destroy the fuel? No. So let's take a look. Necessary. We have so much metal because we have the harvester. Storage. Metals. You know, it's locked behind the research. So let's just get metal goes for now. And we'll need more fuel. So another prefab would be good, but I already sent the rocket. Not great.
Research complete.
Okay, something's done. Yeah, we have 2 research queued up. Terraforming is just way off. Faster landscaping is good. We should probably research. Do we have the turbines? Yeah, I think we are doing that, so let's get to crowdfunding. We have the planetary survey. Our rover should be doing anomalies, right? No, not really. Okay, we can land a rocket. Good. The other one might be slightly too close to other stuff I don't like. We might have to not have it. Just some concrete, but you never know until you place the rocket how large the zone is gonna be. I guess you can calculate it by hexes. Would it? Yeah, that's... I need to refuel it. When we refuel it, we can launch it maybe, but it's gonna require extra fuel. Feels like I'm doing so bad, I don't know why. Always with games like this. Like I can do better. The bar working? Yes. And what would if... Yeah, once we produce it, we'll get the milestone, I think. Produce food is already done, okay. It gathered all the resources. So it's almost refueled. I need more fuel. Problem. I have some probes. So scan things. Have a load on drones. Not really true. Maybe one of the hubs is, you know, this drone. Fine. We'll get reassigned. I should just stockpile the fuel and then send the project, I think. Our rocket is on Earth. Oh, we cannot get more people. Or get. Oh, yeah, right. Well, we can get some cargo if we want to. Some fuel refineries, maybe. Parts from metals. A small factory. Some probes. I think we have idle drones everywhere. We should just flatten it. Gonna require, but it's still gonna yield more. And it's gonna give us, okay. Then it will require, fine. Get another based jump. Yeah, it's great, but our research speed is not really great. Get another explorer just for the extra research, maybe. Eventually.
Research complete.
Now we have more energy for the turbines, right? It should work like that.
Building a new home on an alien world, that takes guts, to say the least.
Okay, so one of them has gained a trade. Does not really matter. Still not enough fuel for the expedition. Sucks. Gonna have to wait a while for it to pile up. Should actually make another charging pad of this. If it lands, it's gonna damage something? No, not really. Okay. A perfect spot. Cannot build stuff closer. Our funding is also diminished. I'm sure. We need to launch that satellite. Can I not refuel it? No. What is it? They will just refuel it. I don't want them to refuel it. Well, they've already given it like 30. Yeah, it's just horrible. Okay, let's build the extra refinery. Gonna be in the zone of that. Good. Eventually it's gonna go away, but it still has some concrete left. Water is decreasing. How much does dome consume? Oh, it requires quite a bit. Okay, I suppose I can start excavating this water. We have some stocks of water in here, but never good to have a minus. This is like for events that we cannot produce more. We have the fuel now. They're just not getting it. We also have something, small machine shop factory. Will require electronics as upkeep, it's not good, but extra income from that is great. I'm gonna build it here eventually once we can remove this. Decommission protocol. Rockets and shuttles require less fuel. Great. Let's cancel crowdfunding once more. And then, where is the decommission? When am I gonna build the hippodrome? There is amenities, but I think they should be happy with the basics for now. Like small castle, but yeah, eventually we want more, of course.
Sector scanned.
Let's get some scans. But I feel like I could have done so much better, and also like I'm pretty sure before next episode I'm gonna grab extra mods from the Steam Workshop just to make this game more interesting. Because currently like not much. Even though I remember, I don't know, I'm not sure actually. Probably put it to the poll again on Discord. Airport refuel, that's not what I wanted, but how much fuel do we have? Okay, we can do the project, I think. Launch the satellite. And then we have an expedition for drones. Breakthrough. And expeditions. And these are gonna gather resources for it. For the satellite.
Research complete.
Okay, and it's extra research. They did terraform that. Okay. Probably start terraforming some other areas. Breakthrough discover. It costs 2,000. It's a building though, I think. I cannot really get that.
Breakthrough discovered.
Another one. Prefab compression. In order spires. Where is the freaking terraforming here? Flatten it. This level. I'm gonna do something like this. Oh no, I cannot do it. It does not affect that. Okay. Maybe access again. Okay. Hideous piles of rubble everywhere. They are almost done with the expedition, yeah. They're gonna send it. This one can land. Don't really have that much fuel. Oh, we have enough for another rocket. Good. So that gave us the breakthrough. Sort of useless, but everything is so damn far. Like if I want to build things here, I would have to get drone hub near there.
Research complete.
We have the decommission protocol now. The funding is gonna be necessary, so I'm gonna grab it.
Anomaly analyzed.
I'm gonna have to do power cable. Some of the drones are getting broken if they cannot reach a recharging station. Get a recharging station here. Probably make one here as well. Send the rocket back to Earth. There's another turbine. It's a broken drone. Fine. Order him to join this.
It's a rough life here on Mars. You can't prepare for addiction.
Alcoholic. What can you do? Finally, we have some fuel surplus and we should research less fuel for each launch. Good. If you want extra funding, you'll have to start selling rare metals. So I'm gonna have to get another prefab somehow. I'm gonna have to research the drone hub thing. Where is it? There. It's gonna get smashed at the space bar. Yeah. He's constantly getting smashed at the space bar. There is nobody to tell him otherwise. I'm not gonna stop him. Not even. I cannot, but I don't think I would. Like I said, why would he live in a wasteland? Like in terms of humanity, getting to Mars is a humongous waste of resources. Unless we are certain that we could terraform it, just making a base there, it's just unimaginable waste. Okay, so yeah, they've fixed that. Now it's open ground. What do we do? I don't know what we do. Expand that, but I cannot currently. Also, this is taking absolute ages, this satellite. I guess we do more terraforming since the drones are idle. Getting filled up. I think we'll need another stockpile of fuel. Morale, comfort, sanity, and health. Fine. It will get maintenance, right? Or somebody's gonna fix it. Yes. 1 cube of concrete. Yeah, fine. Alright, what do we do next? Our rocket has reached
Research
Earth.
complete.
This will go down in history.
Our research was decommission protocol. I cannot order people yet, so we shouldn't try that. Piles of rubble everywhere. Okay, yeah, they've done this. If I extend it further, we might not have to go down the freaking ramp and just excavate it from the top. Would be better. If we ever need extra water. Yeah, I think this will suffice as a sort of taking a look at the game. And then I'm gonna download some mods. I'm gonna select and choose some, probably around 10 mods to add to the game. and then we can we'll start properly. I'm sure I could have done things better, but overall at this stage, yeah, the founder stage just takes a long time. Now our rocket can get passengers again, and we can get people. With those people we could potentially do some other things, but I would need to research Drone Hub in order to reach up towards the metal and the rare metal so we can build a mine. But even then the mine is gonna be not great. Very far, and it's not outputting much. It's also gonna cost a lot of maintenance. All these things, like even the factories, actually they cost a lot of maintenance, so it's you don't really get much out of it usually. Later, of course it's good, but early stages can be crashing. You cannot get much more, since basically don't have funding anymore. Would have to start exporting rare metal to get more funding, I think. I was under the impression you get some funding, but probably not. So if you spend it on stuff, you're just done. So now we just have to somehow get more money. Yeah, let's save the game. Yeah, let's save it. And that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna take a look if there is anyone we can raid. Still Snowball's playing Fallout 76. No, wouldn't do. Do you know if anyone else is there? We can raid. Button is not up. If not, then we can just call it here. Not a problem. So anyways, see you around. Bye.